All right, it is the World Valley Judo Championship, and our first fighter into the ring tonight is a man who is massive in size, 6'4", 340 pounds, out of California, USA. It is Fred the Mangler Floyd. He is the World Combat Champion, a red belt in grappling. This man loves to be inside the ring in these anything-goes fighting. Of course, his regular job is that of a actor. In fact, he is working currently on the new Batman movie to be released sometime next year. He got into fighting, by the way, when he was a much smaller man. As a youth, he was picked on by other kids, decided to pick up some martial arts that would help him along, and he's going to need every bit of experience that he has in this tournament tonight, the World Valley Judo Championship, which means in Portuguese, anything goes. His opponent hails from Holland. He is 24 years old, Dennis the Menace Pauweel. This guy is 6'2", 220 pounds. The Deutsch Muay Thai champion in 1996, but this is his first anything goes fight. And believe me, there will be a lot of action as we get the World Valley Judo Championship underway tonight. And before we do that, John, why don't you give me quickly the limited rules that there are in this competition?
Well, there aren't many rules in this fight. The only thing that you can't do is pretty much bite and eye gouge and fish hooking, which is putting your fingers inside the other guy's mouth and trying to stretch it open.
Of course, there are other rules that you can only hang onto the rope for a limit of 10 seconds. The first time you're told to let go, the second time a warning, the third time a disqualification. The bouts can only end on a knockout or by submission, or in case the ring throws in the white towel. Let's go now to the ring announcer to get this World Valley Judo Championship underway. Here's Charlie Anzalone.
Konnichiwa, Tokyo, and fight fans around the world. We are live at the Bay NK Hall in Tokyo, Japan, as Rio Sports Corporation and Kaisei Japan Incorporated proudly present the Universal Valley Judo Fighting Championships. Tonight's event is being sponsored by Ultimate Nutrition. When the action starts in the center of the ring, the referee in charge, he is the current FFKA Super Heavyweight Kickboxing Champion, a member of the World Boxing Association and the World Boxing Council, from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Sergio Bertinelli. And let me introduce the two fighters for our first quarterfinal bout in tonight's Valley Judo World Championships. He is a veteran of the International Fighting Championship, a veteran of the World Combat Championship. He represents Budokan Kung Fu in California, weighing in tonight at 340 pounds, Fred the Mangler Floyd. And his opponent fighting to my left out of the blue corner. He is the 1996 Dutch Muay Thai champion, weighing in tonight at 100 kilos with a record of 26 wins, 6 defeats, from Amsterdam, Holland. Welcome, Dennis the Menace Pauweel.
All right, this ought to be a great fight. Both of these gentlemen are big in size. They'd like to get this fight over with, because certainly the longer that the fight goes on, then there is a 30-minute time limit. The advantage goes to the other guy, because conditioning will play a part. But you keep in mind, Fred Floyd, who weighs in at 340 pounds, he's 6'4". Dennis Pauweel, 220 pounds, 6'2". He gives up 2 inches, and Fred already puts him outside the mat from the very start of the bell as this match is underway. The referee trying to get Dennis back into the ring and get this fight continue. Fred goes right away looking for the knockout as they're over against the ring. Fred looking to try to end this fight quickly, Joe.
I think what Fred's going to do is try to get Dennis on the ground. Dennis is a Muay Thai fighter. He's very tough on his feet with his elbows and his knees. I think Fred's going to throw him down and try to take it to him on the ground.
Of course, Dennis will try to hold on the rope to try to get an advantage without the referee seeing it as often as he can.
That's right. And as they are both strikers, I think they're going to take the time and really do some damage before going down.
As Joe said, the fact that Dennis Kwawi will try to do his fighting standing up. He wants to strike blows to the face, to the body, to the legs, as he does with his knee to Fred Floyd. He's given up 2 inches and 120 pounds. Fred takes him to the mat. Fred mounts him, and you keep in mind, he is 340 pounds of weight on the stomach, the chest, the body of Dennis Kwawi out of Holland.
Okay, right now, Ned, he doesn't quite have him in the mount. He's in the half mount. He's going to work for it, but Dennis is going to hold on tight. He knows that position. When he gets under the mount, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Fred's 450 pounds. He's a big boy.
Fred Floyd at this point has Dennis Kwawi on his back, trying to get some kind of position. Fred is.
Ned, Fred just mounted on top of Dennis. It's going to be a long night at this point. He's going to have to keep his hooks in. Don't let Dennis get out. That's it.
He's already tapped out. This a very quick match here in the World Vale Tudo Championship. 1 minute, 41 seconds. The winner, Fred Floyd out of California, 32 years old, and he wins over Dennis the Menace Kwawi, who gave up, as I said, 120 pounds and 2 inches in height. And we'll try to get a word here with the first winner of the fight, as Fred Floyd very excited that he got this first fight of this tournament over very quickly in less than 2 minutes. Let's go to ring announcer Charlie Anzalone for the official word.
The time of the bout was 1 minute 41 seconds. The winner who advances to the semifinals is Fred the Mangler Floyd. And let's give a big hand for Dennis Crowell from Holland.
And as we go to Howard Petzler, will be our man on the scene to give us the post-fight interviews as he tries to round up Fred the Mangler Floyd. Let's take one more look at exactly how this fight ended.